Okay. Hi, I'm Sarah Balkis, Alicia, and Hazika. We're gonna talk about the topic that students do part-time job during their studies. Meaning of part-time job is a part-time job is one that usually requires a person to work fewer hours per work week than their employer deems full-time employment. However, there isn't a set number of hours per week that's legally considered full-time or part-time employment. So it's up to the employer to decide which positions are classified either way. Students, after that, students do a part-time job because they can learn money management, which is when you start earning, you automatically become more conscious about how you spend your money. By working hard for money, teens learn better money management as they think twice about spending in spending it on frivolous things and get better at saving for the important stuff, such as their college fund. We can earn extra pocket money. Being a student usually means little or no money, but when you are working part-time, you no longer have to worry about being able to afford the basic essentials or relying on your parents or student funding to get by. You can start affording little luxuries like going out with friends and treating yourself to something nice. You can even set your paycheck aside and put it towards your tuition fees.
Okay, next, sorry to interrupt. And in my opinion, working while studying seems like a total drag. Example, after attending classes for over 8 hours a day, the last thing you want to do is commit yourself to a 4 hour shift. But there are many advantage and disadvantage of working part-time job as a student.
You may be very well aware of the expenses that higher education costs nowadays. So, student taking up a part-time is very common, especially when pursuing study in a foreign land. Furthermore, for a few students, part-time jobs are very heavily. For example, uh, paying tuition fee, academic fee, or as an extra allowance. Before moving forward, here are some of the pointers for students to focus on manage your time wisely and handle your finance carefully. My impression is that the advantage of part-time job for students are their time flexibility. Opting for a part-time job is very advantageous as you can choose your work hour as per your own convenience. And nowadays, you can find a part-time job very easily accord to your convenience. If you are a student and have a classes throughout the day, then you can choose the work during the afternoon or even the night. Having a full-time job doesn't not give one the opportunity to choose his or her work hour. You guys agree with my opinion?
Yes, I agree. But can I add something here?
Yes.
Another advantage is that student can acquire more experience and polish their skill when taking part-time jobs. For examples, if someone enjoys teaching, working part-time as a tutor may help him or her improve teaching skills and gain experience.
Next, for the perspective about the disadvantage of part-time job for student, no job security. Having a part-time job often implies no job security, and in case of an economic crisis, it is most likely that the company is going to let the part-time workers go. It is a common misconception that those who work part-time in a company do not take their job very seriously, and therefore if they are fired, would not make make much of a difference to them. So you guys agree with my opinion?
Okay. Um, I am sorry. I think I want add more one for disadvantage. Then,
Yes, sure.
okay, if a student do a part-time job, um, it can impact on the study. For example, while doing a part-time job, you will have a busy schedule and you will get a less time for study and yourself. You will not have time to rest, so you feel tired and exhausted, and your study will affect.
Okay, next, a solution to avoid the problems when doing part-time job during studies is, as a student, we should manage a part-time job and study. Example, plan time wisely, plan your time according to your academic calendar, block out crucial dates, for example, exam dates, assignment due date, and presentation, and inform your employer about your absence at least 1 month in advance. Next.
After that, apa tu apa solution to avoid problem when doing part-time job during study is rearrange the schedule carefully. After that, don't leave things to the last minute. Um, Lastly, value that we can get from this topic is we can boost the self-confidence, which is if you introvert, uh, you a part-time job can help you come out from your shell and become more independent student or rely on their parents for financial help.
Can you, Azika?
Oh, in my opinion, student can learn to manage their money. When you start making money of your own, you tend to become more conscious about how you spend your hard-earned cash.
Okay, lastly, as for me, nothing is perfect, but maintaining a job while attending school is not for everyone. A self-motivated and well-organized person may find it easier to balance work and school, while another really needs to concentrate to do well in studies may find having a job is too difficult. All of us should think twice before taking part-time job, and when we take it, we can't ignore our other duties. That's all.
Okay, that's all from we. Just that for the discussion of student do part-time job during their studies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.